Morning, everybody. Mr. Bass of Arkansas Championship kickoff here on Bull Shoals. Look at the boats coming by us. One, there comes one right there. Two, there comes another one. Three. Yeah, we're on a main lake point. Y'all saw the practice video from yesterday. Basically what I'm trying for here more than anything is to get at least three. Three would be good, four would be better, but try to have that many before we leave here in a little bit. We're gonna fish main lake the majority of the morning, try to chase shade as long as we can. I think that the cloud cover is supposed to move in about 9:30, which will help my bite, but here comes another boat. Most everybody I've talked to is going all the way up to Lead Hill, so I mean that's a long haul from where we blasted off at. I'm pretty close to Peel, the Peel Peninsula. I may drop a pin, I don't know. Just show y'all where I'm at. I don't really care. I don't fish Bull Shoals enough, so here's another boat. Anyhow, I appreciate y'all tuning in. If you're not a subscriber, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all in the little holder here, and we're gonna wait until 6:40 as whenever line's in, and then we're gonna see if we can catch some fish. So y'all stick around. By the time I get all the way to the back. Oh gosh. Oh, if that was Vegas, that's a keeper, I think. I think I probably got a good hook in this one. I think that's a smallie. He ain't a keeper though. Gosh dog, he hit like a ton wet. He's long. I don't think he's gonna stretch, but he may. I think he's 14 inches. Yeah. 14 3/4. That was my story on smallmouth yesterday. Ooh, that might be a good fish there. Nope. That sucker brought me right into that brush top and pulled me off. I don't know that he was a keeper, but he felt heavy. Oh. I don't think he's 15, but he hit good. I paused it. Right there beside that daggum bush, I just paused it just a second. Another 14 3/4. I'm good at catching those. Little guy. Little guy. And he got me hung up in a dead gum top too. I see him. Oh, I got it. Incher. I may not have ever caught anything else before. That's a good fish. This fish didn't even hit like a. That fish didn't even hit like a keeper. Thank you, Lord, we got a keeper. I mean, seriously, that fish hit like he was. That fish hit like a little small brim. Come up and sucked on it about 3 times. Well, number one. I'll put you over here. If I have to call you, then we're in bad shape. Or we're in good shape. Oh, good morning, everybody. So, I bet you didn't think that during the middle of this video you would see my ugly mug again, but here I am. I bet you're all wondering what in the world happened to the footage from day one, or the rest of the footage. And to be honest, I want to know the same thing. I have no idea. About 2.5 hours into filming yesterday, I switched over from my navigation light port to my navigation to my anchor, which just powers the back of the boat. And at that point in time, my files went corrupt. Did not record anything else the rest of the day. Don't know what happened. Didn't even know the camera had shut off. So what you all missed was me filling out a limit. I weighed in 835, which I will say that the scales were light yesterday. Probably it was closer to 9.5, but it was the same across the board, so I'm not angry. I just know 835 sounds terrible, but I was closer to 9.5 is what my total weight would have been. But again, it's the same for everybody, so no big deal. I mean, that doesn't matter. What you missed was me catching not long after that last clip of me catching that keeper black, I caught a keeper smalley on a plopper. Went up to the bridge that y'all saw on practice video 3 and caught a Kentucky off of that same piling on my 5th cast. I turned around and switched over an Arky stick and caught a black immediately that was short. Stayed on that piling for about 45 minutes and ended up missing another 12.5-inch Kentucky or so. That was because my reel casing, one of the screws had come out, so whenever I set the hook on my spinning reel, my casing came apart, so whenever I was spinning, my gear wasn't even catching. It was a weird deal. I wish I'd have had that on camera. After bouncing around till about 1 o'clock, I decided I was going to weld a whopper plopper in my hand and go back to some bushes on Main Lake, and ended up catching a 15 3/4 inch smallie, which put me at 4. And then the last catch of the day, I hated that y'all didn't get to see. That was a really cool catch. I had a choice. I could either run back to the pylon and see if I could catch a Kentucky to fill out a limit, or I could go back to a stretch that I knew where some random bushes were and try to catch another keeper. And I, prayed. I sat down here in the boat, in front of the camera. It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't care if people see me pray or not, but I prayed. Asked God to put it on my heart where I needed to be and what I needed to do. And for whatever reason, my heart was just saying, stay where you're at. I decided to go back down there to that spot, and lo and behold, 20 casts later, I catch a 16-inch black to fill out a limit. So weighed in 5. I'm sitting in the middle of the pack right now, only about 3 pounds out from a check. I don't see any way in the world I can win this thing because I'm 10 pounds out of first place, but everybody is at least 5 pounds out of first place. The dude who's in first, he was on something special yesterday. We did audible. We were on the south end of the lake today, and because the wind picked up and started blowing 15 to 20 miles an hour, and to be honest, it's blowing in where the bank that I was fishing yesterday, my primary area, will be blown out. I had practiced down here on the south end of the lake before, and I've caught some fish here, so we're gonna give it a whirl. We're gonna fish a couple of coves here for a couple hours, and if it doesn't seem like things are going good, then we're gonna go exploring a little bit, and we'll see what happens. I appreciate y'all following along. Hopefully the camera gets everything today. I'm not switching over from navigation to anchor, so hopefully that's what it is. I appreciate it. Let's get started. Let me tell you, I caught a bass fish. Oh, Atlanta. This poor little guy's got them everywhere. There we go. It only hurt a minute, dude. Yeah, look at that guy. I'm biggin'. That is the first smallmouth I've caught down here, though. Most everything I catch here, the Kentuckys are black. There he is. Come back and got it. Small jaw hit it twice. Come back and hit it twice. Well, I'm on them today, ain't I? One. same thing happened yesterday on my very first keeper. Well, he's a, I don't know, he's a 15.5 incher, 16 incher, so and that's a start. I mean, yeah, these tournaments. All right, so here's the decision of the day. You enter these tournaments to win. Right now, I'm not winning. The fish aren't in here like I thought they were going to be, and although it's going to be a long run, I got to go to my primary area. Got to give me 4 hours to fish it. 4 hours, surely I can put in 4 keeper fish. If not, then we'll leave, come on back, and get out here at a reasonable hour. Number 2. Number 2. That sucker hit it, knocked it out of the water, and never got it. I watched him push the bait away. Wow. I mean, that was seriously a 3-pounder. And it looked like his mouth was closed. That is unreal. Gosh, dang it! Golly! Oh, how did I miss that one? That's 2. of a gun is. Shoot, he may be 15. He's a long snakehead looking son of a gun. That fish doesn't even look like it came from here. That fish looks like it come from under a lily pad somewhere. That fish has been out deep. $14 3/4, but look at the difference in color of that thing. That fish is dark. I mean, it seriously looks like a lily pad fish.